politicians with issues, businessmen with venues. Any artist, your performance, we can help you preview. We gon' show love, we get involved, we do it all. When it come to Atown, we put it down, the best around. Atown's podcast show. I really want Atown's podcast show. I really want to know you. Come and take a seat. I really wanna meet you. Come and talk to me. I really wanna know you. Come and take a seat. I really wanna meet you. Come and talk to me.
This your man Atown. No more boy Atown no more. It's your man Atown, right? Today's podcast show is gonna be how's your financial health? How's your financial health? For me, I'm broke the motherfucker. I ain't got no goddamn money. No investments, nothing. I ain't got nothing right now. They call this shit, I put this shit on Trump. But anyway, today's guest, she's very, very influential when it comes down to life insurance and helping people build their financial wealth. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to help me welcome today's guest, Miss Erica Ashley.
Thank you.
Looking white teeth. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I mean cut you off, Erica, but please, if you're watching this show on YouTube, please subscribe to the button below. Right?
Yes, subscribe.
You subscribed yet?
I have not. I'm going to subscribe.
I
know.
Get off the couch. You ain't even subscribed yet.
Honest.
Erica, come on now. You supposed to be our biggest.
On Facebook.
Facebook is like.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
You didn't even subscribe yet.
I don't even be on here enough. I saw what you tagged me in, and then I watch it when I see it live. That's it.
I'm very disappointed. Yeah. I'm gonna go back then because she done pissed me off already. So I'm gonna have to cancel this show in a minute. Please, if you going out February the 8th, if you're going out anywhere in Greenville, please get your tickets to go see Genuine and Tank. That's the Valentine's, but anyway, go check out Tank and Genuine live in concert. February the 8th is on a Saturday at the Greenville Convention Center. All right, tickets are available on Eventbrite or contact Joshua Knuckles. All right, thank you very much for that. Now let's get back to business. I'm kind of mad right now, Erica, because you know what I'm saying.
I apologize.
We go back we go back, and then you ain't subscribed yet.
No, I'm subscribing now. I didn't know.
You sure? Okay.
When you know better, you do better.
I'm gonna find out.
I didn't know.
The email gonna hit. I'm gonna tell you. I can tell if you subscribed or not.
You should have told me that the other day.
I thought you had already, did that. At least you could have done that already.
I apologize.
Okay. All right, y'all. We get the show started. Okay. Listen here. Okay. Please let everyone know who you are and where you are from. Please.
Yes, sir. So I am Erica. I'm from Anderson, South Carolina. Born and raised. I've lived a few different places. Lived in Atlanta for a while. Charleston, Florida. You get off the couch.
Yeah. What's going on over here? My bad.
No
Technical
problem.
difficulty. This phone do it. It's got a mind of its own. I'm sorry, Erica. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I'm still trying to send this link out. So the link is where? Where do people get the link? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, right. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday.
I
Just
know.
excuse me today because I was on a photo shoot today. I was trying to get something done over here. Had a photo shoot to go to. They got me in the magazine, so yeah, I'll do a little something. I ain't making no moves in there. Ain't nothing shaking right now. Ain't got no money. And I did. Kiki, keep it up. And you can be Della Reese in a minute.
Oh God.
Pinky toe, pop, pinky toe. Yeah. You know what it is?
You sent me the link?
You got it. You got the link.
Not yet. You text it?
No, I sent it to your Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I tagged you when.
Cool.
You got it?
Okay.
Now you can send that now. You ready to talk now?
I'm ready to talk.
You ready to talk? Okay. All right.
I ain't got nothing, but I'm ready to talk. You know you don't know how to use their phone.
Wait a minute. This phone got a mind of its own. But anyway, we're going to get this right. So check this out, though. Okay. So you are Anderson, not born and raised, are you?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised in Anderson. Okay.
Yes.
And
I got it.
you got it?
I did.
I told you. All right, she got the link, y'all.
I got the link.
Okay, now
You ready?
we can get down to it.
Yes,
All right, where you from again now?
right here, Anderson, South Carolina.
Terrible. Go ahead.
Where are you from?
Don't worry about that. Jupiter. I sat in somewhere out there in the middle.
Gosh. Okay. So yes, what's the next question?
You say you from Anderson, right?
Yeah, from Anderson, South Carolina.
West side, south side.
Broadway Lake.
Richness.
Lies.
Richness.
Lies.
Okay, richness.
No.
Okay. Broadway
Not
Lake.
at all. Broadway Lake. My whole life.
Navy Forest.
Never far, Southwood, and
Tiana.
Hannah. Yep.
Yeah.
Southwood before School of the Arts. But
Let me
you know,
guess. Clemson.
Clemson.
Boo. Boo. Terrible.
What a hater.
It's terrible. Man. Clemson is terrible. But go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Clemson, and moved around a little bit and made it back here. Yep.
And Clemson was for
Political science.
why?
Thought I wanted to be an attorney.
Care to explain about that?
Growing up, that's what you hear, like, and see, like, as far as, like, successful, lucrative careers. And, I mean, I literally remember 4th or 5th grade, my mama dressed me up in a little business suit with a little briefcase for a career day as an attorney. So, it was just always in my head. I was on a debate team in high school, and I really thought that's what I wanted to do. And, political science. I loved American government and econ. And thought that would be a good foundation for my undergrad, and just kind of decided to go a different route.
So debate team.
Mm-hmm.
So you must like the arguers, don't you? I mean, I'm just asking because I don't know.
No, I don't like to argue, but I will prove my point.
But what if your point is wrong, though?
If it's wrong, then I'll concede and I'll admit I'm wrong. But that's not often.
Okay. All right. A political science major.
Yep.
American government, you did that. Then after that, you did what? Wait a minute. Excuse me. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Were you good in college? Were you like straight A student?
I
great,
was a
good grades?
Life Scholar and Dean's List, and all of that. I love school. I kind of don't feel like I really experienced school because like I was always off campus. Like I lived off campus. So I don't really feel like I had like the true college experience. I didn't really go out and party or go to any games or like I just went to class. I did my little 17 hours in 2 days every week, and then I was gone to whatever else I was trying to do.
It sounds kind of suspicious.
Why?
You were a student, but you weren't a student. I don't get that.
I was a student. A student is about going to class. So I went to class. I got my grades. I graduated at 20.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yeah. So I was doing my work, but I just,
Yeah.
I had friends at A&T in different places, and I used to just got out of class on Thursday about 6:30.
You were gone.
And I'll be back Monday.
So did you pledge whatever?
I didn't. I
you
never
never Delta,
pledged.
Sigma, Theta?
No.
No.
Sweet.
Whatever they be doing.
No, whatever they, no, I totally respect that. I just never was interested. I was approached about it. Even once I graduated, I think you can like come on offline, but I don't know. It just wasn't anything I ever pursued. I was doing pageants and stuff like that then, so I think just other things had my interest, and I don't like to have commit to stuff. So it was just like I was really submitted into the pageant world at that time outside
Pageants?
of school.
You modeled? Wait. You said pageant not. You were a beauty pageant with her?
Yeah, I was Miss Anderson. I was third.
Go, time out.
Oh, God.
It's not the damn bio. I didn't read it in the bio nowhere. Miss Anderson. What the hell is that? I didn't see that. Erica. Miss Anderson.
I don't really talk about that.
When that was?
But, when was that? I graduated from Clemson 2001. Clemson from 2005. I don't know. I think it was before I graduated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was before I graduated. It was probably like 04, maybe.
So when you won that award, when you won that title, they give you a check or something? You get some money?
No.
You didn't get enough for winning that?
You got different little things. That was at the state pageant, the USA pageant, Trump's pageant. I got like money for things then, but no.
Big money? What? Little money?
Little money. And more so like incentives, like, you know, you got dental stuff free, or clothes or wardrobes, or, you know, photo shoots, trainers and stuff like that. Not even so much like cash money, because I was third runner up. So maybe the winner does, but no.
So you was third.
I was third runner up.
So 2 other girls out there look better than you. I mean, I'm asking questions. I mean, I don't know.
You know, I won Miss Photogenic though, so that was the part. My mama, oh God, they was just like, how she win photogenic and not win? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, they were all beautiful though. It was good.
I know you're lying because you said that shit. You turned your face when you turned your head that way when you said it. So I know you lying about that. You probably was an ugly motherfucker, wasn't. Be honest though.
No.
Tell the truth.
No. They were really pretty. Yeah, pretty girls.
White girls.
They were Caucasian.
Say that.
Well, there had not been a black Miss South Carolina in 26 years when I did it. And it still was a while after I did it before there was one. So it had been a long time. I don't even know if there had been one in the top 5 in quite some time. But it had been like 26 years before the last time someone had won.
Sure. Yeah. So did you meet Trump?
I did not. No. I don't think he makes it out to the state pageants too often.
I'm sure he doesn't, but... Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. Okay, let's stop. Okay, now
Oh, thank you so much.
Jada
I
Pinkett.
Love her. Oh my gosh.
I ain't gonna start.
Yeah,
but yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you did the pageants.
Mm-hmm.
You was in beauty pageants. Did you model? You didn't model?
I did modeling.
Okay, I'm sure you. Okay. After that, you did what? Went to what direction?
I worked a few different places. I worked at Charter, and I remember this girl worked there, and she was like, "You went to Clemson and you're here," and I'm like, "But you could make unlimited income." You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't care about a title. Like, you know, I enjoyed the job. The money was good. You know, it was what it was. I got into banking. Everything happens for a reason. After I had my son, I really just did not want to travel to Simpsonville anymore. It was like, you know, 45 minutes to an hour there, 45 minutes to an hour back. I'm a helicopter mom. I wanted my baby all the time. So it was like, that was 2 hours wasted on the road. I couldn't be with my child. And so Regions Bank at the time had a position for a financial service specialist. And I applied, and God, it was so crazy. The night before my interview, the power went out, and I had to pack me and Kingston up and go to my aunt's house, and it was just crazy. You know, I just felt like trying to deter me, you know, but I went, and absolutely no financial background, but got blessed with the opportunity, and me and the lady who hired me, we are still friends to this day. I just saw her at Sam's a couple weeks ago, but yeah, she took a chance and hired me really with no experience, and one of the conditions was I had to get life license within 90 days, and so, you know, people like us, we wait to the last minute. I think I got hired like the 1st of July, and I had to have that license by October. So like the weekend before I had to have it, I studied like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, went and took the test Monday and passed. And then it just, you know, it started from there. A passion in helping people with their money, because a lot of people I grew up with or went to school with or whatever would come in the bank because I was right downtown. And, you know, they trusted me. And so I just wanted to help people and, you know, get them on the right track to start with their financial futures, and talking to them about insurance, etc. And career just grew from there.
That sounds great. But in the career banking way, were you involved in the bank robberies?
Thank God, no. Now, I know people, it's not funny, because I do know people who experience. I mean, I think it is like devastating. They like to do counseling and stuff after that. But no, thank God, I never, other than like a hostile customer sometime, no type of bank robberies.
But suppose that happened to you, though. This is hypothetical, right? You were in there, you counting up some 20s and 50s and whatnot, mind your business.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, here come somebody in the door.
Yeah.
Mask on, gun.
It was a fear of mine, yeah.
Get the foot. But then you recognize the person, because he worked with you 2 days ago. What would you have done? Would you help the person out, or you just like
help the person that was robbing?
Yeah.
No.
If y'all were friends. if y'all were friends though, co-workers,
no,
you would help them out.
I would not. I'm not going to jail for my mama. So, no.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So you would help them out.
No.
So it ain't gonna be like I set it off.
I'm not that ride or die. No.
Okay. I want to find because I want to know because I need to know.
No, sir.
Okay. So that would have been a no. So
That would have been a big no.
mark off my list. No, my damn
It
pen.
don't be coming up with no plans over there involving me and Anthony.
Yeah, pen missing. I can't get my damn shit together right now. Okay. So you couldn't be you're not involved in bank robbery. Okay.
No.
Okay. So we left the bank. You turned into this financial wizard. Because you if you don't know her, or if you don't know her story, or watch her, I'm not gonna say watching you, but sometimes people out here, they'll be nosy, they'll look at your Facebook page, whatever, I don't know.
Right.
And they don't want to like some shit though, but they'll be watching you though.
Right.
And I don't like that kind of shit. Just you see some shit like that, like
Hit
it,
the button.
celebrate it, hit the button,
Hit the subscribe.
hit subscribe or whatever, like to subscribe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like that, just sitting back, behind your little goddamn on whatever. Feel me? But anyway, back to my situation. So you are like a financial expert.
I'm not gonna say expert, but I am very passionate about it, and I do. I have to do my continual education, but I'm just always trying to stay abreast of what's going on. Like right now, you see a lot on TikTok. It just kind of kills me. And I'm not even on TikTok, but people send me stuff. I have a page, but I just don't utilize it. But it's just frustrating because people don't have to have any type of license, no credentials, and they can just talk about anything. And there's good and bad to that. But when you're trying to educate people about their finances and you have nothing to back what you're talking about, or you really don't know what you're talking about, it's just trending, that's scary because people are so influenced clearly by social media. So, just trying to continue to, stay in front of families and people and educate them the right way versus, them just going off of kind of what they grew up hearing or what they said. Or now with the social media, because IULs, whole life, cash value, all of that, they're type of cash value policies. And so, it's a money hole. It's for the company to make money. It's for the agent to make money. It's not in the benefit of them and their family. So, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm always learning, but I just, I know if I tell you something, if I don't know, I'm going to find out the answer. But if I do tell you something, like I'll stand behind what I told you and I can, prove or show you what it is. So yeah.
Well, here's my disclaimer, because I had a policy from you years ago when you worked at the Modern.
Yep, that was the only other company I ever worked with. Yep. And we ain't gonna say their name because I don't want to talk bad about them.
Okay, we're not talking bad about them.
But that's why I left. So
but that policy wasn't no good though. I'm gonna let y'all know that policy wasn't damn good. I'm just kidding. The policy but the policy was like, I don't know.
Well, they had good policies, but they had bad policies too. So, you actually did have term over there.
I had term policy?
You did have a term policy, but I think you had one cash value policy as well. I think we did a combination. But, once I understood more of how it actually worked, because when you go to a company, they train you and teach you what they're going to teach you. You don't typically go back and say, oh, I work at, Dillard's now. Let me go Google how to sell clothes or whatever. You go by what they tell you. And so that was the same thing with them. They're telling me, oh, you want people to have this for this reason and this for that reason. But when I got blessed with the opportunity to sit down with my senior vice president and he explained to me how cash value truly worked,
right.
I literally wrote my resignation to my previous company the next day because I can't sell something that I don't believe in.
Right.
So once I truly understood it, I had it myself. You know what I mean? I had the same thing I told you. So it was never like I was selling somebody something that I didn't have. I had to cash mine out and, get a new policy. Or,
right.
I ended up when I got the new company, got a new policy. But, you live and learn. And I literally went back and redeemed myself probably with anybody that did have a policy with me at Modern Whitman, which I did used to always do the term and the cash value because that's what I was taught.
Right.
But I literally probably went back to everybody because it was mostly friends, family, acquaintances and stuff, and got them switched over with me now, and then a product that is going to be more beneficial for them. So
no doubt,
I tried to right my wrongs that I didn't know was wrong at the time. But
in other words, he got us all jacked up. She came through in the clutch though.
You see what I'm talking?
Came
Can
through
I-
the clutch.
can
You
I
did. You came through
exit?
the clutch though. You
Yeah.
did a good job. You came
Appreciate you just killing my business.
through. You doubled back
Killing it.
around. You
Killing
spent
it.
the block. You spent the block on it. Came back around. You called us. You got us.
Unsubscribe. Yeah.
But
Unsubscribe.
but for real though, like so like I can't even talk right now. See, Chuck got me. So look though.
You know,
I did not.
I thought this was
That was no
to
trap.
promote the business.
It
okay,
is.
but
There's no trap.
They gonna be
No
like,
trap.
oh no.
No trap. No, that was another company though. Now you with who now?
I'm with Primerica.
Yay! Big bag over
Mm-hmm.
there. Big bag.
Yeah, so Primerica's been amazing. Really changed my life as far as the timing that I got with the company because at that time I had actually left the previous company. And so I didn't want to go back to the bank because I did like the freedom and I didn't want to lose the ability to do my life insurance, everything like that. So I had got an opportunity to be an HR manager, and then it wasn't a conflict of interest. So I was able to still work with a financial company. So I started working part-time here, and it just turned into a full-time opportunity for me because my dad ended up getting really sick. And so that was probably my biggest thing was not wanting to have to clock in on somebody else's clock. I was salary, so I wasn't clocking in, but I just wanted to be able to, obviously take care of my son, take care of my dad at that time, and, make the money I was trying to make. And so Primerica allowed me to do that. And, the company's been around over 40 years. Forbes has us as one of the most trustworthy financial companies. I mean, we have over $500 billion in assets and over 200.
What now?
Yeah, as far as the company now, but assets under management with us, and one of the best places for women to work, one of the best places for diversity. So, I think it's one other company like in Teaneck, New Jersey that has more six-figure earners than us. So like we have more six-figure earners than Google, more seven-figure earners than anyone. I mean, it's not just about that, but it just shows you the ability and what the company can do for you. You know what I mean? So,
Cause I did pull up on y'all down in Florida one time.
you did. You came to our AALC conference.
Y'all had a big thing. Y'all had a big shindig now.
Yeah, that's the African American Leadership Conference, and like to be on that council, you have to be earning at least $200,000, which again, another record they hold as far as more African Americans earning over $200,000 with the company than any other company in the U.S. So, that's just amazing to see anyway, that many African Americans, and so many came from so many different backgrounds, nothing to do with financial education, but, got licensed and passed the background check and the fingerprints and, learned.
That might be a problem for some of us though. But
Possibly, but, I just think the fact that anyone can take this opportunity and, make it their own.
yeah, I put it down that mud, boy. The hotel was fly. The hotel was like, I thought Mickey Mouse stayed in that mud. That mud, the hotel was fly now, for real.
Yep.
And
We was in
then
Orlando.
everybody in the mud, they had the Gucci on, Versace.
Yeah.
They was sharp in that mud now.
Yeah, it's some people making some big money.
Some
for
big
sure.
bread.
Yeah,
And guess what though, people? They were black people too.
that's it.
Black people that was getting it, boy.
That's it.
That's real.
And I just put an article up the other day, and it was like, everybody want to hit the Powerball, but getting into the financial services industry is more millionaires in this industry than any other industry.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have that college background, and so I am hiring.
She's hiring y'all. So, matter of fact, I might get me a damn job. I might get me a job selling this. Well, I probably won't, but it sounded good when I thought about it. But I probably won't do that though.
You
But
probably want to do it. You can be a silent partner, Anthony.
I'll be silent for real.
Okay,
On the check keep on coming. I'll be quiet
Yeah,
them up.
the
I
check.
won't say a word.
it's coming. You
Okay.
just send them over.
Yes, ma'am. So, I wanted. Can you give me the difference between a Roth account and just say what's another account that might be an investment account?
Well, Roth is just a type of IRA.
Right,
So individual IRAs, you're gonna have your Roth and your traditional. Traditional, I'm not saying people don't do them, but you'll see that usually in older accounts from years ago. That's when the account has not been taxed.
Right.
A Roth is actually the money's already been taxed. So when you do go to withdraw it after 59 and a half, which is the earliest you can withdraw it with no penalty for early withdrawal, or, you know, pre retirement age withdrawal, you can take that money out tax free. So that is like the beauty of a Roth, because, you know, when you get ready to retire, the last thing you want is have this large sum of money that you now you have to pay taxes on. So that money's accruing, you know, tax free, because it's already been taxed. So, per se, you know, it's a great opportunity. I just looked at a young lady's account the other day. She started with me. She did a testimonial for me, so that's what made me look at it. But started at 29, putting in that $200 a month in a Roth, and did it in 2020, so 5 years later, but it's at 15.5. So she's contributed about 10. And so we have it invested in mutual funds. And so she's literally been averaging about 11%. So she's made about $5,500. But if she just continues with what she's doing, never increases or anything, over the next 30 years, by the time she's 59 and a half, that $200 a month that we all blow every week, every other day probably, is 1.1 million, you know, and that's in addition to whatever she has at her job, or, you know, whatever. You can even do Roth IRAs for kids, which is amazing, because you're putting it away, again, already taxed, or the money's already been taxed. And then they actually have reasons they can take it out before retirement and not be penalized. So like a first-time house, or potentially for some education reasons. So, you know, there's a lot of different accounts. You know, you really want to have that emergency account. You really want to have that retirement account, of course. You got the college education funds for children. And then, you know, once you've accumulated all this money, then you really want to annuitize it. So you want to put it in something that's going to give you income for life, because that's what I've seen it happen. People retire from Duke and Michelin and all these different places, and they have $300,000 or $400,000. They've been working there 30, 40 years.
Right.
But you don't know how quick $300,000 or $400,000 goes, especially if you got to pay taxes on it, and if you're just pulling it out and it's not continuing to grow. So I've seen people go through their entire retirement, not even like doing nothing crazy. They didn't go buy a lamb or anything like that. Just literally like living, and no other income is coming in now, and it's gone 7 or 8 years. You know, when we can annuitize that account, and we can give them a check for the rest of their life, even once the principal amount they put in is gone.
Right.
They're going to keep getting a check. They can set it up where their spouse keeps getting a check.
Right.
So that money is just almost never ending, if they have it in the right account. But that's the thing, a lot of times we don't, and we just don't even really know how money works, or about the rate of return, something called the rule of 72. So if you have an interest rate, whatever interest rate you're getting, you want to divide it by the number 72. And so whatever, let's say you're getting 3%, you put 10,000 in, it's going to take that 10,000 24 years, 72 divided by 3, it's going to take it 24 years to become 20,000. You know, now you're at 6%, it's doubling every 12 years. Most banks right now, you barely getting 1%.
Right.
So now your money's taking 72 years to double.
Right. That's
but if
crazy.
you have it in the right account, which I can literally show you on paper, different mutual funds, which a mutual fund is just, you know, about 70 to 200 companies that you have your money invested in versus just one.
Right.
You know, so if one tanks, you don't lose everything because it's dispersed. Now your money is growing at this 11-12% rate. So now your money is doubling every 6 years. And the difference in that is huge. It's part of what I do with anybody I sit down with. Like literally at 3%, 10,000 in 48 years is 40,000. But
Right.
the same 10,000 at 12%, because it's been compounding every 6 years, is $2.5 million. So just the difference of knowing there's different accounts instead of just going to sit down at the bank and they're giving you 1% and it's going to do nothing.
Exactly.
Just knowing there's other options out there that's legitimate, that's backed, you know, by a fund, that we have your money in reserves, we can return it to you if needed, backed by the state, you know, not just the company. So it's just, you know, seeking other options and being open to that information.
And that's good, because the key phrase that you said is that we don't understand the way money works. And you know, we've been deprived of that knowledge for a lot of years.
Oh yeah.
So now with the internet is so robust the way it is, people have been learning, reading books and taking classes, and you know, going to different seminars, whatnot, and gaining some knowledge.
Yeah.
but sometimes that knowledge still is not adequate. It's still not correct.
And you got to make sure, again, that it's credible, that you know that it's in your best interest, that they're actually telling you something for your benefit. And something you just said, it made me think about something my SVP always says. But yeah, I mean, we definitely have been slighted in that aspect of, well, like you said, knowing how money works. You know, everything in life comes with directions except money. And, you know, that's the one thing that it's like, we just take it and run with it. We'll put it in the GPS to go here or read a recipe to make something, but we don't take any type of direction or set up any type of plan or map out our financial future. And I'm listening to this book, The Instant Millionaire, and he's just like, you have to write this stuff down. You have to plan it out. It really doesn't just typically happen for people. And even if money did just drop in your lap, to keep it, you still have to have a plan. Like you still, you know, because it's like until you have money working for you, you're going to have to work for money. Like I don't want to work forever, you know, so you have to like kind of maybe have some sacrifices now. I won't go out to eat once a week. I won't do this. Everyone thinks they already have to have all this money to start growing, but you can start with $25 a month, and you know, just the discipline to add to it every year or increase it every year will make such a difference in, you know, when it's time for you to retire or for your kids to go to college or to buy a car or a house or whatever. So it's a lot more attainable than you think, but the life insurance is the foundation because we're not promised tomorrow.
Correct.
So you could save $10,000 a day, but God forbid if you die in 2 days, you only got $20,000 versus it's nothing that you can.
Well, if you die, you won't have nothing.
Why?
Because I'm talking about not you, but I got a policy, and if I die, then I don't have nothing.
You won't have nothing but the people you care about.
I'm just saying.
But see, that's the wrong mentality. That's what's wrong with people.
No,
well, it's not for you.
I know that, but I'm saying you said if you die, I'd be dead. I wouldn't have nothing.
But no, I said if you were saving $10,000 a day.
Right.
Okay.
You did.
But my point is, I can have you saving $20,000 a day, but we don't know when you're going to die. You die a week later, you got $140,000. You know what I'm saying? Versus it's nothing that you can pay $100 a month, and if you die tomorrow, as long as you didn't commit suicide or lie about your health questions in the first 2 years, you can have $1 million. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a transfer of wealth. They've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
You know, but like you said, our community, they were coming in our community selling us something different. They don't want us to have generational wealth. They don't want us paying off houses. They don't want us paying off school. They don't want us having money to start a business. So we were being sold cash value because you get so much less, but you're paying more. And then people, again, hurt themselves because they borrow their own money from it, which ends up eventually possibly canceling out the policy.
Correct.
You know? So it's just like, we just have been taught wrong. We want people to save, but it's, you know, you buy term and you invest the difference. We want you to save, but it just needs to be separate from your insurance. They don't need to be together.
I know at that time I went to my father's house, and I said, "Pop," I said, "You know, young lady want to, talk to you about some insurance." What did he say? I got some insurance.
He did.
I said, "Pop, how much you got?"
Yeah, but that's all they knew. My grandma thought she had all this insurance and had been paying, and I went through all those papers, and when it was over, she maybe had $5,000. Had been paying on stuff for 30 and 40 years.
Yeah.
Man, come along, collect the cash. We don't know if that money was ever making it back to the company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's unfortunate, and then that's what puts a bad taste in our grandparents' and parents' mouths, like, oh, you don't need no insurance or don't get insurance. Or even, I know you was joking, but some people do feel like, well, I ain't leaving nobody nothing. Ain't anybody leave me nothing, or I ain't gonna be here.
No,
but it's just, I know, I said you was joking, but no, people really say that to me, real life.
Wow.
And so I'm just like, but it's not about you. Don't you want your kids to have better? That's why our kids end up resorting to other things to do to get money, because we got to get out the mentality of what was done for us. We got to do better. It's about generational wealth.
Seeing that part of you come out of you, that debate side.
A little bit.
Calm down.
I know.
I ain't against you. I'm with you.
I don't know, Anthony.
I'm with you.
You didn't throw me under the bus.
I did not.
Okay.
I gotta make work. It's gotta work for everybody. Cause see, if they out here watching this, they gotta be watching and then learning at the same time.
That's right.
They get their attention. Because this is very serious.
It is.
I put on a jacket today.
I see you.
And my top. You feel what I'm saying? I don't do that for everybody now.
Harlem Nights.
Oh, you stabbing.
That's what they say.
All right, Della Reese. Young Della Reese, okay.
Don't shoot me, Anthony.
I ain't gonna shoot you. So look though. So like, you've been doing well. Like,
Yes,
actually, you've
I've
been
been
doing very, very well. You've been blessed. I know but you're hard. You work hard though.
I do.
Any awards come along with that? Any kind of accolades,
Oh, man, yeah.
acknowledgments?
It's been a while. I really slowed down a lot, which is no excuse. Just being honest, I slowed down a lot after I got pregnant with my twins and was home with them for a while. So I mean, I was still had the business, but COVID it happened, so everything just kind of slowed down a little bit. But yeah, like I was rolling. I was the MVP like at the national convention, 50,000 people at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium back in 2019, and just different things. But I'm back building my team and getting everything back rolling. But yeah, I just kind of was more on a personal side for the last few years. But yeah, I've had quite a few awards, and I mean, I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm just always, if you give me a goal, I gotta hit my goal, if not surpass it. That's just my mentality. I've literally been out here 11, 12 o'clock at night because I had to hit a number before I went home. So yeah, I don't mind hard work. But yeah, it's worth it because I'm doing this for my kids.
No doubt. That's what's up. Okay, so let's go back one more time though, because I want to get something clear.
Okay.
You mentioned about the IULs and why they were not such a good idea. But then you have people on social media,
I know,
promoting the hell out of them.
I know.
And they use black people too. They use some brothers. They use some. They use some.
But they pay influencers to do those things, and nobody's really checking to see if is this a licensed agent. And I mean, I'm not taking anything from them. I'm just stating facts. These are things that you can go Google yourself. Whole life or cash value agents do get larger commissions because they're charging you more, and they do know that a portion of what you're paying will never be returned. As far as this money in the savings, there's a lot of fees in IULs. It's never in history outperformed a mutual fund ever. And the cash value aspect of it, why would I borrow my own money? But people say it so freely, like it's just like, oh, I can borrow from my policy. Well, how does that even make sense? If I was putting my money in the bank and went to take my money out the bank, I would not be okay if they said, hey, you got to pay your money back at 6 to 8%.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. I think people think it's kind of like a 401k, but the difference in a 401k is your company has vested money in your 401k. That is why it's a loan. Until you're fully vested and it's all your money when you get ready to leave or at whatever time, that they designate in your employment. That is why people are okay with borrowing from a 401k, because someone else was contributing money to it. Right. Money in a cash value and IUL, it's all your money. Right. So it doesn't make sense.
Right.
And then if you do need to take the cash or take all the cash out, now you no longer have the life insurance. The actual policy is canceled. And then if you pass away and you haven't taken any of the cash out, they'll give your family a death benefit. So whatever the policy was worth or whatever money you had in that savings, the company keeps.
That's right.
So you never get both components that you're paying for, and you're paying more and getting less coverage, and it just doesn't make sense.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Because, like once again though, people out here, we're subject to trying to get rich quick. Yeah. or trying to live a certain kind of lifestyle. If we're not balling and shit, riding the lambs and the Ferraris and whatnot, then we're not doing anything. People look at us and people say, well, you're not even living if you're not doing all this kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
But a small person is very low key.
Yeah.
Conservative. I hate that word. Conservative is not my word though.
Well, that's what they say. Wealth is silent.
There you go.
Very, very silent. And I love nice things, so I'm not knocking it. I do feel like I got a little bit of my grandma and a little bit of my granddaddy. My grandma had a mentality like, baby, you only live once. I can't take nothing with me. Nanny was fit to have whatever the nanny wanted.
She ball out.
Ball out. My granddaddy, he had $10. He was saving $9. So I guess they balanced each other, but I feel like I'm a good mix. Because even with me being a financial advisor, because I'm licensed, I have all my securities licensed. I can do any type of investment. I do feel like you should enjoy yourself. You should enjoy your life. at the bank, I would see so many older people like pinching pennies, like literally would know when the price of bread went up 11 cents to that extent, but had $100,000 in the bank, saving. And then as soon as they pass, whatever grandchild or even child got the money,
yeah,
it's blown.
Yeah.
And they done saved and sacrificed their whole life, never enjoyed anything for somebody else to blow. So I do believe you should enjoy yourself, but make sure, that's the thing why I get so frustrated. I don't count anybody's money, but I get so frustrated when people don't have life insurance or say they can't afford it, but they have all these other little things they do in luxury. It's your money, do what you want. But for me, I just feel like make sure things like that, your house, your car, anything with your health, your life insurance, things like that are paid before Netflix or before, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing for me.
Yeah,
Ball out after you done took care of your responsibilities.
Well, the health is first, though. The health
most
health
definitely,
key.
because you can't do nothing else. Yeah.
My grandfather, my mother's side, my grandmother also, they didn't have much at all.
Mm-hmm.
But they had this insurance policy though, and like you said, man come around, knock on the door, pay $2 a damn week or whatever.
Sign,
So when my grandmother passed away, I found the damn policy.
Nothing.
Man.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is saying? This is crazy shit.
Yeah.
But that whole see, that's why a lot of people out here don't really have insurance, because they think it's a damn scam.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what's kind of the mentality that's been passed down. And so if I sit down with somebody, I'm going to explain the difference in cash value and term regardless. If they're going to do business, if they don't, because I want them to understand. And then once I explain it, like 9 times out of 10, their mouth is like, because they can't believe, that's how it really worked.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned something about some mutual funds. Are those mutual funds, are they like a risky investment?
We have certain ones. I have certain ones that I typically recommend because of their track record. So if historically you've performed at an average of 10% for over 40 years, through 2008 with the housing market, through COVID, through everything, and you have consistently returned at least 10%, I feel confident, you know what I'm saying, in that particular fund.
You wanna name those?
No.
You supposed to be sharing secrets and shit.
Yeah, call me and I'll share them with you personally.
Okay, well, y'all give her a call. What's your number?
Yep, 864-353-0150.
Okay, I'll give her a call. Don't
call me
because I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Okay, so would you invest in the stock market?
I definitely think, if you know what you're doing, because it's people who do it on their own. So I don't try to act like you always have to be with a professional to do so. It's, you want to play in the market a little bit. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I wouldn't not know what I'm doing and put my house up, but I think there's been some people that, have been
successful.
I don't like to use the word successful. I don't like to say lucky, but successful.
Would you take your life
trades.
insurance policy and then cash it in and then go put the money in the stock market?
Well, I don't have a cash value policy, Anthony. So no, I wouldn't do that because we don't like those types of policies.
I just make sure you was on your game. Make sure you on your game.
Yeah. But if you have one, cash it in. Well, come do an application with me first. Make sure we get you approved. That's the other thing people don't realize. They have to be approved for life insurance. And I am seeing people younger and younger and younger, honest to God, getting declined.
And why?
Health, honestly. Weight.
Popping them pills.
It's not anything where I can say, oh, if you're this size or got this health condition. Every case is different because everybody manages their health different. But people don't understand they have to protect their insurability. The younger you are, the least expensive your insurance policy is going to be. The longer we can guarantee that rate for you. And then people just take their health for granted. I mean, I've had people have a policy with me 4 or 5 years. Maybe it may not even be a financial issue. May have changed bank accounts and forget to contact me or contact the company or log in and change it. Policy lapses. By the time we try to get it back, they can't even get their policy back because they're gonna, underwrite it again. And now they have something on their medical records. And I'll tell people too, make sure you know what doctors are putting in your medical records. I see that a lot. Doctors put notes. I don't know if people I never looked at mine, honestly. But I've started because the notes and things that they put in your records can affect, your decision to get approved or not. So we have a high approval rate, much higher than another company I was with. I mean, typically I can get people sometime on the spot. Congratulations, you're approved. But I would say about 8 out of 10 applications are. But I am seeing more and more younger people, which I didn't used to see. I mean, literally 20s, 30s.
And that's by design, though.
Well,
that's by design.
Yeah, just the whole way we're living, what we're consuming, everything, most definitely.
Yeah, it's by design. They don't want, the young kids out here, most of the young kids, especially young black males out here in the streets, and say they got a policy or whatever out here, and they get popped out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then
they're going to be paying out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so now they can deny you. Oh, well, you got them 2 teeth growing or some shit. I don't know. Any kind of thing. They'll just deny you of anything. But not me.
That is not true.
I'm just saying.
But
they would.
They do not.
If you had 3 teeth growing, they wouldn't deny you.
Oh, well, I don't know about that now. I'm just saying they don't just be denying you for no reason now.
Yes, they do.
What's wrong with you?
They did not. Okay, my first time I came to you, they told you what to.
Somebody had put the wrong thing in your records, and that happens too.
Doctor said what?
Said you were a tobacco smoker, and you weren't.
And they know I don't smoke. I don't even.
But we got it corrected. But that was on your doctor and your records. But we had to catch it.
I went up in the. And
I remember.
Fire that motherfucker up. Feel me? Get my shit together. Get my shit straight.
And doctors do that a lot more than often. I had a woman declined, and I mean, she was adamant, Erica, I do not have this. They said something was wrong with her heart, and she had some type of sleeping condition. She was like, no, I don't. Had to go up to the doctor's office. They had to write a letter saying they had put the wrong thing in her record. So, they're humans. They make mistakes too. So y'all check your records. And,
on purpose. By design.
I mean, could
by
very well
too.
be.
Yeah.
Could very well be. But yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
That's sad though, because
people
here, they control your situation, and then you don't even know anything about it.
Yeah, because people and then stop accepting prescriptions you're not going to take, because the underwriters don't know that you don't take them. So a lot of times we like, yeah, well, they prescribed me this, but I don't take it. But it's on your prescription history. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not going to take it, ask them not to write the prescription for it, because now, whether you took it or not, this high blood pressure pill is now in your prescription history, and that's what they're going to go by, not the fact that you're saying you don't take it.
Don't take anything. If you can help it, don't take none of that shit. I mean, I'm just being real. You can talk to none of that shit if you can help it. Don't take none of that.
Yeah, I'm not big on medicine.
Quit eating that goddamn them 4 hamburgers and a pound of bacon every damn morning. Cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop drinking all that damn liquor. Speaking of liquor, I need me a damn drink.
I know. I thought you was.
Nah, not today.
Okay,
it's just business today. It's business.
That's right.
It's ain't about no fun and shit. It's business. Okay, so the mutual fund things are the best way to go. The ones that you know about. That the IULs are not good. Cash value in policies are not any good. The term policies are the best. Yeah. All policies suck.
Yes.
Which policy can you use to purchase a house?
Probably none, because your cash value is not going to accumulate enough to purchase a house. Okay. And if you did take it all out, then the policy's gone. And I just want to kind of fix the stereotype about term. People think term is bad, or have heard is because, it expires at some point. But it's no different from your homeowners, your car insurance, all of those, if you pay into it, but you don't want anything to happen to your house. You don't want anything to happen to your car. So it's all insurance, it's transferring the risk to the insurance company if something does happen. And so, we just insure everything else, our cell phones, everything, probably the TV you went and bought, on Black Friday or for Christmas or whatever. We insure it, and it's no different than our lives. And it's a lot more affordable than you think. And it's just such a peace of mind. And it's unfortunate because I know I probably have 8 to 10 people in my phone right now who I kind of message back and forth, and they hit me up and, I'm going to do it. And I don't like to worry people. I'll hit you up a few times, but they end up passing in one way or another. And it always bothers me, like, dang, I should have hit them one more time. They had kids, whatever the situation. But I'm just not that pushy, aggressive person. But I do follow up because I do care, and I think people ultimately want it. It's something we procrastinate on. We think we're promised tomorrow, and we're not.
Cause sometimes people might think you're trying to be pushy or whatever.
Yeah.
But I had somebody pass away in my family about 3 months ago.
All right.
We weren't close.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that we weren't close, but we weren't close. That was a cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you see the GoFundMe thing go up, or you see them. I mean, and it's kind of like, damn, you know.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate. And people don't, and I sat down with a dude who had really like been in the street, older guy, probably in his 50s now. But we sat down, and I mean, he used to be in the streets heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like heavy. But he has some health issues now. And he was like, do you think if I didn't know I could have got this amount of coverage for this, you know, back 10, 15 years ago, I could have paid that, you know, any day of the week. But it's just not a priority. Or I don't know if, you know, nobody's talking about it. But he was so upset because he did end up getting declined. And it was just, you know, that was so eye-opening for me. Like, that's why I am, like, out here trying to talk to people, because he was, like, really just in disbelief that he could have, the type of money he was used to seeing and making.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other thing, too. People think if they have money, they don't need life insurance or they don't need to save and invest. But again, you get sick, anything happens, now you got to pay for a caregiver, you got to do this, you got to do that. Money goes so quick. So what you may have intended to leave someone or whatever your intentions for that money was, now it's gone.
Yeah.
Because you have to live, you have to use it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's those are some sad scenarios, but they're actually so true and very, very common.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know anything about the trust funds? You know anything about trust funds?
Yeah, so a lot of people will designate something to a trust so that the individual themselves is not assessed or taxed or can't bring, like, you know, any type of suit or anything or attack them personally because the money's in the trust. So, you know, a lot of people will do that for their businesses or for their kids or for certain real estate or entities. So, yeah, I don't actually do those. Attorneys do those. But I get you to the point where you need a trust to put something in.
Do you know what's the minimum amount that you're supposed to be able to put into a trust?
I don't, honestly. Okay. I don't know what the minimum. I don't even know if there is a minimum.
That's your homework. Look, when you get to the crib, make sure you look that up.
But I don't think it's a minimum because it's so many different things. So I don't think it's a certain amount you have to do a trust. If you're willing to go pay to do the trust, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you can entrust whatever you want. But I will double check that.
Yeah, check on that. See, you know, very, very informative today.
No, I enjoyed it. I appreciate it.
We're not done yet.
Now
We got about 5 more questions.
Okay.
Well, we got about 10 minutes. Chop, anybody on the line? Any questions on the line? Any comments? It is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cause I get in my timeline with these goddamn GoFundMe's and shit. Don't do that. She's right here. Like, hit her up, contact her, and find out what you can do, because it's all about your family. At this point, when you grown, everybody on Facebook popping your ass and all this other shit, man. You buying these goddamn cars that don't have no value to them.
That's it.
You out here doing other shit. Like, I'm broke. I'm a brokey. But my kids good though.
Okay.
My kids is.
And that's all it's about. I had a young man today. 27, do $1 million policy. You know, and so I just thought that was like amazing. And it's like $150. I mean, we spend that on food a week. That's all he has to pay a month. And if anything happens to him, that's what his children's gonna get.
Right.
So, you know, it's not everybody that doesn't get it. Some people really do get it and are for it and hit me up and follow through, and I love and appreciate it. And I just thank, you know, everybody that has done business with me and supported my business. And you know, it's a lot of love. It's still so many more people to reach, because every day I get on Facebook, I see someone that's passed away, a GoFundMe, you know, something. And I'm just thinking $15 a month, $20 a month. I don't try to bust nobody here. I don't want to put somebody in a $100 policy if they can't make those payments. You know, I'm going to ask them, what are you comfortable paying?
What'd you tell me? No, you told me, Mr. Wideman, $550. You did tell me $550 a month.
Lies.
On my damn change back then.
Yeah.
On my damn change back.
You
Erica.
chose that, little buddy.
My damn change back.
Your kids straight though, right?
Yeah. They good.
Okay.
All of them. All 10, 11 of them. 9, 10. I mean, I forgot, lost the count of them.
Goodness.
Grandkids too. But anyway, I ain't got nothing though. Don't come after me. Broken. I ain't got shit. I can't even get nothing to eat today. But Erica, it was great to have you on.
Yes,
you know, I didn't expect you to be so knowledgeable.
You see what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry.
Unsubscribe.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding for real though. But you really came through and,
I
and you
appreciate
shine.
it.
You feel me? And you wasn't nervous. A question, child.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me ask you a couple questions real fast, because this
Help
is.
them, child.
See, you weren't gonna help out. You want to do that no way. If you deserted, if you were stranded on a deserted island, somewhere up in there, how would you survive? How would Erica make it back to the States?
I might not want to make it back. I got my kids with me. I'm good. We'll stay on the island.
Okay, I take that one.
You take the answer? Okay,
I take that answer. That's,
Why I'm trying to get back?
I don't, because somebody might need a policy.
If I'm on the island, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, that's being
I
selfish
got my
though.
kids.
But that's selfish though, because if somebody need a policy written, and you on the island
Okay, I'm
somewhere,
gonna
you
refer on
can't
to somebody on my team.
you ain't even right.
Okay.
Anyway, she is hiring for agents.
Agents, yes. We are paying to get your license with the state, your fingerprints, your background check, everything. $74 this month. So licensing fees, as far as pre-licensing courses and all the fees associated, is literally typically right around $1,000. We're covering all of that for $74. Is a new year intro.
You can't beat that.
You really can't.
Now, what's the potential earning that they could make? What's the potential earning?
It's insane. You
100
probably
grand,
wouldn't believe me.
couple $100,000.
Yeah, I mean, I've had agents work with me part time, anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 a month. I'm not saying they can't make less. You get out what you put in. Now, I mean, you're not just gonna sit here and make that kind of money. But if you're willing to talk to people and educate people, yeah, I mean, you literally, income is what we celebrate. So, and we're a publicly traded company, so all of our income is public information as far as inside the company.
Right.
And so I can literally go in and pull up anybody's income anywhere in the country, anywhere in the company, and show you. So I can't just sit here and, oh yeah, you can make this, you can make that. Like, I can show you whatever I'm telling you. So yeah, I mean, it's literally people making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. But coming into the business, I could say you could easily make an extra $1,500, $2,000 a month, like initially, getting licensed and everything, and then you just build from there.
That's good change.
I made
right
$100,000 in my first 13 months, but 7 of those were part time. That was the first $100,000 I ever made. Even coming from managing the bank and HR this and yeah. So I mean, the money is for sure there.
You need to borrow about $1,500 for real though.
Not 15. I think you got it. This nice studio. You got it, Anthony.
Shit, this on layaway right now. This on layaway and shit.
Studio layaway.
Any day now, it should be gone. But for real though, I thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. Once again, y'all, any financial services that you might need, life insurance policies, please contact Miss Erica Ashley. It's very, very important for your financial freedom.
That's it.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Financial freedom.
Yep.
All right. If you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. Facebook, please share this link. Let your people know that this is a very, very serious thing out here right now.
It is.
You don't want to die broke. Brokey. That's me though, for real.
Okay.
Thank y'all for joining us today, y'all.
Thank you.
Atown's podcast show.